Alright, so the president of Burkina Faso will soon be killed. As of the 4th of April 2025, he has already survived about 18 assassination attempts, but they are not going to stop anytime soon until they get it done. So yes, he will soon be killed. Now, I will tell you how I arrive at this conclusion. I'll play some videos for you so that you understand what is going on. But yeah, I'm still calling on Africa and Africans, especially Burkina Faso citizens, to stand by Ibrahima Traore at this point, so that the plan of these Westerners will not come to pass. Now, let me quickly play a video of Idi Amin. Slowly listen to what Idi Amin said, the former president of Uganda.
This is a point which I wanted to bring to your attention. And therefore, with this particular, there is the movement. Therefore, they make news in their news media. Before you can be assassinated, they can focus from the world opinion that you are murderer, you are this, you are this, you are this. But they wanted to draw the attention of the world that you are very bad, while they have already planned everything. But God is there with us.
You heard what Idi Amin said in the video. In a nutshell, Idi Amin is saying that when they plan to assassinate you, they will first give you a bad name around the world. Sometimes they can give you a murderer, or they can give you any crazy thing, so that when they carry out the assassination, people will say, of course, he's a bad person. It's a good thing that these Westerners have done. In the case of Ibrahim Traore, they've already started giving him a bad name slowly. Now, this US General Michael Langley, the head of United States African Command Center, took Ibrahim Traore's name to the US Senate to say Ibrahim Traore is taking out gold to protect himself. Let's listen to him.
Corruption and bribery go on with regard to the Belt and Road.
Absolutely, Chairman. I see this, and I don't mind calling them out, but Captain Traore and Burkina Faso, as they know that both, whether it's their gold reserves, that is all those proceeds are just in exchange to protect the junta regime. There's a number of examples across, even in Sudan.
All right, so you heard what Michael Langley said about Ibrahim Traore and the gold reserve in Burkina Faso. First of all, I don't know why he's so interested, and I don't know why the US all of a sudden they care about Africa, that they are so bothered that Ibrahim Traore, the president of Burkina Faso, is taking all this gold to protect himself, he's taking it to his advantage or not. I don't know why they are so bothered about that. But for context, for you people to understand the genesis of this problem, in 2022, Ibrahim Traore, there was a coup that made Ibrahim Traore the president, of course, and then when he became the president, he sent the French government out of the country, he sent the Westerners out of the country. Reason being that he said these people are taking a lot from Africa and they are not giving anything to Africa, especially his own people, that they are exploiting their gold, their mineral resources and everything. So he sent them away, and then he started showing off what the mineral resources that are in Burkina Faso. Like in this video, as you can see, these are the gold bars gotten from Burkina Faso. And in this video, he made the people understand that these gold bars, they have been harnessing it and exploiting us over the years. And this is why I sent out the French government. These gold bars will be used for the betterment of everybody. And so far, it's doing well. Like now, in Burkina Faso, education is free from primary all the way up to the university. The minimum wage have gone up. It is a tax-free nation. They don't collect tax for anything. It's a tax-free nation. And slowly, the guy is doing well. Now, the Westerners are not happy. And that's why the likes of Michael Langley is trying to give the Burkina Faso president a bad name. And like Idi Amin said, if they want to assassinate somebody that is doing well in Africa, they first of all give him a bad name. They first of all give him a bad name by calling him a dictator, a murderer, or a thief. And in the case of Ibrahim Traore, they have already started calling him a dictator by using his own people in France to go against him. Recently, there was a protest in France where some Burkina Faso citizens were calling for the step down of Ibrahim Traore, that is a dictator.
Traore, arrête de faire des exactions contre les populations civiles qui n'ont rien demandé, qui ne savent même pas où se trouve la capitale du Burkina Faso, à savoir Ouagadougou. Donc c'est des gens qui vivent dans des villages, qui ne connaissent rien de la vie politique. Les djihadistes civils, ils occupent des villages, ils les obligent à s'habiller en pourquoi.
Meanwhile, these people are not living in Burkina Faso. These are Burkina Faso citizens in France. So how would you know that he's a dictator? Do you understand? So they've already started giving him a bad name, just like they did to Gaddafi. If you remember Muammar Gaddafi, they did the same thing. They say he's greedy, he's a dictator, he does not want to leave power, his selfishness is making Libya not to grow. You know, and at the end of the day, boom, they went into Libya, they assassinated him. And as of today, Libya is unstable. They don't even have a government anymore. This is Libya before, and this is Libya now. Everything is going down. No government, dilapidation everywhere. Their buildings are falling, everything. There's no life anymore in Libya. This is the same thing that they want to do at Burkina Faso, claiming that they want to help the people. What is your business with the gold reserve? What is your business with the gold reserve? Now, what am I trying to say in a nutshell? I'm calling on Africa and Africans around the world to please stand by Ibrahim Traore. They've already started using their media to paint him bad. And another thing I want to appeal to us Africans, if you have influence on the media, your views, you have an influence, they will try to approach you to also help them to give him a bad name. Do not be used as an instrument by these Westerners to give Ibrahim Traore a bad name. He's doing well. If he's not doing well, he will not be surviving all these attempts. Ask yourself a question. Why is it that the former president that was in power did not survive any assassination attempts from the West? So this US, when the French government and other Westerners were mining gold in Burkina Faso, why didn't you come out to say, we noticed that the French government and some other Western countries are making a lot of money and getting gold from Burkina Faso, and why didn't you come up with that story? But so far so good, this guy is out here, he's doing well for his people, then from nowhere you feel like he's greedy and you want to help. Nobody begged you to help anybody. Stay in your country, leave them alone. Leave Ibrahim Traore alone. Leave Ibrahim Traore alone. So people of Africa, please at this point stand by Ibrahim Traore and do not listen to this fake media from the West. Do not listen to this bad story that they want to paint of Ibrahim Traore from the West. He is a giant of Africa and he's doing well. So far so good. So please, especially his people in Burkina Faso, please stand by your president. It is important that you stand by him at this time. Now, there are other news. Recently, some of his people, some mercenaries entered Burkina Faso and assassinated a lot of people. They finished a lot of people, claimed lives. All this is to shake him. There's other story arising that they've employed some other mercenaries to still go into Burkina Faso and do a lot of crazy things. It is not fair. It is not fair. What is the business of this US general with the gold in the gold reserve in Burkina Faso? It is a question. They don't need your help. Leave them alone. Thank you very much and don't play. And like I said, also I forgot to mention that Africa's first electric car has been made in Burkina Faso. Nice one. Una better support them, else you're gonna learn and you will learn the hard way. Let's stand by Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso. Thank you.
They met in Ivory Coast on how to take out Captain Ibrahima Traore from power. The United States general, which everyone is talking about here, this General Lanley here, he met with the defense minister of Ivory Coast, this another puppet right here. So these two black individuals, they are basically talking about, they are meeting on how to destabilize the Sahel region. And the defense minister of Ivory Coast says that, they need the technology from the United States, and that is very important to them. But to him, the life of the black women, the lives of black children in the Sahel regions are not important. This is beyond disappointing. Look, I am not only disappointed of, this General Lanley here, the United States General, this puppet right here, who is going to unalive basically more black babies in the Sahel regions. But I am also disappointed in the leaders of Ivory Coast as well. The president of Ivory Coast, by the way, that man has been the darling of the French imperialism in Africa for over decades. And he is still in bed with the French army, and the French intelligence basically to destabilize the Sahel region. Why is Ivory Coast basically supporting the genocide of the African people? Why is Ivory Coast basically supporting the genocide of the black people in 2025? And why is this black man as well supporting the genocide of another black people? Because of money, you sell your soul to the devil. Because the United States and Paris, those are criminal organizations basically. They talk about democracy, but they do not practice democracy. If it is about the democracy, What are they going to do in Burkina Faso basically? What are they going to do in Mali or in Niger? When the majority of the people in those countries want those leaders to be in power, but the United States can say no, and they will send another black man to go and unalive more black babies. What Malcolm X says is that they will send one of us to kill one of us and say it was one of us or it is one of us. This is what is basically happened. Ivory Coast as a country is supporting imperial powers like the United States criminal white organization to go and unalive more black babies. That is what is happening. Shame on Ivory Coast. Shame on the president of Ivory Coast. Shame on the parliaments of Ivory Coast that they are not talking about this. Shame on this defense minister of Ivory Coast. This is what is happening currently. And this general right here, General Lanley, is currently in Ivory Coast basically. These people are a shame to the black people as a whole.
Greetings in the name of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Selassie I, Empress with zero meaning, one perfect balance. Yes, people, upliftment, spiritually, mentally, physically, everything. Black people rise and shine, because this is the time to I rise and shine. Because the enemy, we are at war first thing, people. Spiritual war, mental war, and it can get physical too. You know what I mean? But we are at war, people. They are warring against the African. An excellent brother, my little brother, Ibrahima Traore, Burkina Faso. They are warring against my little brother, that who has excelled himself in an order, the upright man that stand and put things in place for black people, that black people can see the truth, that black people can live properly, that black people can inherit the wealth of the land, what is theirs, that the black people can live more happy, that black people can be more better off than the old colonial system. You take off the old wigs that the old colonial wigs and throw them on side and put on new attire of Burkina Faso. He built hospitals, he built houses, he in cars. There's so much things that the man do. I can't even mention all. But listen, this is the brother that who's elevating black people in these times. We must not let the enemy, France and America, come and say that them they so want to come and arrest the man, want to kill he, want to destroy he, and take back over Burkina Faso. It is not going to happen on the I watch. Say that before you go sleep, when you wake, it's not going to happen. Say it in your heart, your mind, live it. Black people rise up and they help defend. Don't touch Ibrahima Traore. No, don't fuck wrong Burkina Faso. Right now, my head hot. Last night, yesterday, and my heart, brothers, you don't even know how I feel. It's insulting thing that a man doing good, and you believe that France and all them want to come because he kicked them out. They want to come and take back. They want to send terrorists in there so to devour and their brother and destroy Burkina Faso and turn it back into the colonial administration. For your burn that red hot, you have to touch Ibrahim. All black people of the world. It'll be war. We rise up.
Yeah.
It'll be a revolution. Remember? Rev the energy there, man.
Yes, and listen, this is a message to France.
Yes.
This is a message to America. This is a message to all them European colonial forces that's aligning themselves to go against Ibrahima Traore.
Yeah.
I am telling y'all now, this is not in the days of Patrice Lumumba, Thomas Sankara, and Nkrumah, Gaddafi, and all the people y'all killed them. I feel like y'all get away with it. You see this one?
I am
telling
not the Lord's anointed.
I am telling you that this one, Ibrahima Traore, if you touch Ibrahima Traore, even if you in Barbados and when they got business in Barbados, it getting tossed over, it getting turned over, because when a fucking wicked France, when there's a wicked set of fucking people,
fuckers,
and when they need to get disciplined, and if you think that you're gonna go down in in Burkina Faso, if you think that you're going to go in there and you're going to kill that man, listen, when they're going to see a judgment from France, and when they're going to see a judgment from America that you never ever seen before, right? Listen, all black people, I don't care when it is all over the world.
Stop when they're
like
doing...
my brethren just said, all black people should say, do not touch that man. Let your voices be heard. Do not touch my Ibrahim Traore, because y'all going to bring sickness on this planet. You hear me? And I, for one, ready to go and fight. I ready.
Listen,
I ready.
Make a placard and show it. Don't touch Ibrahim Traore. Even if you had to do a video, were you saying it?
Listen, we ready.
Let them know.
We ready. When they could just run over black people.
No.
I think they, because y'all been
these
doing
days of slavery.
We think y'all been doing it for years. Y'all think that black people supposed to okay, come and take. No, them days done.
You think
them
we
days
stupid?
done. We taking back what's ours too.
Yes.
I let everyone know that.
We taking back.
We taking back what is ours. And try to stop me.
Those in the diaspora.
Try to stop me.
Those in the diaspora and those at home.
Listen,
stand firm. Put aside all differences. Put aside all ignorance. And let's stand together for Ibrahim Traore.
Ibrahim Traore. Stay out of Burkina Faso.
America and France.
Stay out.
Stay the fuck out.
You fucking creeps. Rastafari.
This morning, I am very happy because we still get leader where get integrity to reject the sum of 60 billion from French Prime Minister Emmanuel Macron so that he could get control over Niger. Have we not suffered enough? Have we not cried enough? I continue to tell people the reason why we Nigerians, most especially Africans, they go through a lot now because of the influence of the Westerners and the Americans over our life, over our property, over our mineral resources, over our politicians. Imagine you leave French, you leave your country to come and get control over a whole state so that you will feel loot the mineral resources come out. Go they build your country. Then why the people who own the mineral resources, they go they live in pain and agony. Have we not suffered enough? God bless you, Tiani, because you just proved to me, say yes, we still get some few leaders, some few officers when get integrity. You don't choose money over your people. You don't choose money over the welfare and the happiness of your people. The reason why you are a leader is to protect your people, to serve your people, to listen to your people when they cry. If now some other leaders, they would have taken this money, go to any country for vacation, they enjoy their life. After all, in life and in family, they don't secure. But that is not the way forward. A tree cannot make a forest. If only one person get money for community, that community in a backwardness is still there. God bless you, my leader Tiani, for rejecting the sum of 60 billion over your people. Now, this kind of thing I want to talk about. I want to make many Nigerians, make many politicians for this country, make una emulate this guy. Money is not everything. Until we begin to figure out how we will take get presidents, leader like that guy of Burkina Faso, we not go fit move forward. Go check what the Burkina Faso president they do there. He changed everything. He cut ties with the Americans, with French, with the Westerners, and all of them. That guy is on a mission to rebuild his country to his own Africa standard level. Until we begin to figure out that kind of leadership for this country where we did so, things will go hard for us. Please, Westerners, Americans, remove your hands off my mineral resources. You are not from Nigeria, you are not from Niger, but you want to get control. I know your mind, your interest is in the mineral resources, not the development of that state. Tell me how many states, how many countries, when Americans and French, all these Westerners, they control for Africa, when they develop well, when they see lights. What you do, you come there, you steal from them and demolish their community, demolish their state, make everybody there live miserable. Before you know, you will begin to receive attack here and there. All these attacks when we dey see for Nigeria, for all the whole state, for this country, who sponsored those attacks? Who all these terrorists they buy all those guns from? Who did they buy all those ammunition from? When our Nigeria force, our Nigeria police, they not go get sophisticated weapon like that of terrorists, begin to trace where all those come for the come. Don't be surprised. Now these Westerners and these people that they give all these people this gun to cause confusion in our states, to cause confusion in our country, so that they will get more time to the loot us, to the rip us of our wealth. This is not nice. It's a shame. If Nigeria and a country won't get power, won't get force, we suppose go remove you, come put you for somewhere here. Because you are trying to rob us to enrich yourself there. And my brothers and sisters in France, all of them, they go through a lot for your hand. Those who not get house, all of them, they sleep for streets. They run here and there. You, they use police, they terrorize them up and down. But you want to come their state to reap their life, to reap their mineral resources, to put them in pain. This is not nice. May God bless us with that kind of leadership when they Burkina Faso.
It's no longer a business as usual, not business as usual. African youth all over the world have risen against this particular coup to end the life of Ibrahima Traore, the captain of Niger Republic. My correct people, them, we know that there has been several attempts to take the life of this young man, and this guy has been doing eminently well in his country. Development, building industries, companies in his country, which the so-called former government of that particular country could not even afford to give the people. This man is doing it. Then again, why is US and French so and eagerly interested in African natural resources? The last time I checked, if you want to do business, you want to buy goods and services, it is expected of you to approach the owners of those resources. Tell them you want to buy this. They have to tell you how much you are going to buy it, and then you will buy it. Rather than trying to use force to, manipulate people and have your way on their resources. This is really ridiculous. For crying out loud. This is ethnic cleansing. Why trying to manipulate Africa? Why using the black against the black? I don't know if you guys are getting something. I am happy that including our fellow Nigerians, Ghanaians, and other African countries are now joining hands to speak against this evil method against Captain Ibrahima Traore. Even Verydarkman was not even happy about this news. He equally reacted toward this. What is your opinion, my viewers? Feel free to drop it.